Hope everyone's doing great this morning. What a great morning. It's always a great time when we get together to dedicate a home here at Habitat. On behalf of the organization, my name is Mike Sutton, and I serve as the president and CEO. I want to thank you all so much for being with us as we celebrate today with Cynthia and Abby and Charlie. Look how well behaved he is now. We had to calm him down a little bit. But what a great day for them. This has been a long time coming, and so we are extremely happy for both of you. This is a new chapter of life, and we're all so honored to be part of that this morning as you receive the keys here today. So congratulations for all the work that you've accomplished to get to today. So you all know, Cynthia's completed over, how many hours have you done?
I added it up as 564 by myself, not counting one that has been.
Wow. 564 hours plus some. And she was only required to do 350. So, little bit of an overachiever. Congratulations.
There's more houses that need to be
That's true. And in addition to that, she also completed over 20 homebuyer education classes, all while working full time and spending time with Abby and getting a new puppy and all the life demands that can get in the way. So congratulations to you, because you've worked extremely hard to get to today. So we're here in the city of Pinellas Park in Teller Estates, which is a future 75 home subdivision that Habitat will complete. As you can see, we are surrounded with many homes that have been completed through the Habitat program. And what's great is that Cynthia and Abby will be surrounded by folks that know exactly what it takes to get through the Habitat program and become homeowners for the first time. So very excited for them. So a couple things. I'm going to introduce, as we start off, let me introduce Doug Beavis. Doug is here representing the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce, who's a wonderful partner with Habitat for Humanity. And he's here to present Abby with a gift. So, Doug.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. Thanks, Mike. What a beautiful day out here. And I can finally get here without putting in my GPS. Because 67th Way doesn't show up on any.
Took you a little bit.
I know. So, on behalf of the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce, Kids Pedal Power, this is the time of season when we do a lot of bikes, and so we teamed up with Habitat for Humanity about this time last year to be able to provide bikes to the kids of the people getting houses. So on behalf of Kids Pedal Power, you look a little taller than I thought you might be, so hopefully we can put the seat up, but we have a bike for you. So congratulations and congratulations on your new home. Hi, Charlie. I have a bike for you, Charlie.
I just saw his tie. How cute. All right. Sorry, I couldn't look at Doug. I had to look at the dog the whole time. No offense, Doug.
Oh, man. I'm right here. I can hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me take a moment and introduce, we have two of our board members here with us today. Christy Cheatham Pettit, who's with Clearwater Gas. Thank you, Christy. And Habitat board member and school board member, Caprice Edmond, is with us. Thank you, Caprice. We also have Representative Linda Cheney's office. Tara's with us today, and Representative Cheney has sent along a little plant and a card to welcome you to your new home. So we have that up on the porch there. So perfect. Also want to take a moment and present this hammer to you. So at every Habitat home dedication, we present a hammer to the family. It's symbolic of all the hours that have gone into building your home, not only by you and other Habitat families, but by all the volunteers that have come out. And we have quite a few volunteers here that in a few moments will be walking down the street here and doing some work on some homes. But we hope that this hammer, every time you pick it up, it reminds you of all the work that goes into building a Habitat home.
Absolutely.
And I'm also going to present you with a copy of the Bible. So at every Habitat home dedication, we present a Bible to the family. It's been signed with well wishes and greetings by a lot of the folks that are here today. We also know that it serves as the foundation for which you will establish your home here. And so we know all of Life's answers can be found somewhere between these two covers. So we know that this will serve as the foundation for which you establish this new chapter of life here. So
it's kind of a tradition in my family. I have 5 different Bibles.
wow.
So this is now her.
That's so cool. Awesome stuff. So in order to get to a day like today, it takes partnerships from throughout the community. So I mentioned we're in the city of Pinellas Park. When Habitat purchased this property, the county stepped up and helped us with some of the funding to make this a reality. The city of Pinellas Park, once we annexed the property into the city, has been a phenomenal partner. And we cannot say enough great things about the work that they've done to help this project move along. This project has moved along at a faster pace than I think the Habitat staff ever envisioned, and that's because of the fact that the city has gone out of the way to work with us on permitting and zoning and helping with getting the infrastructure installed here. So we can't thank the city enough. I know there's a number of folks here from the city. Thank you all for that continued partnership. It also takes volunteers to help build a Habitat home. And so I always like to joke that even when and this happens to me, when I come out and work on a house as a volunteer, I know that everything I screw up, they're going to fix when I leave. But what's really exciting is the fact that the Habitat mission was found on volunteerism. And to this day, 715 homes later, volunteers are still the lifeblood of the organization. And we can't thank the volunteers enough for the work that they do to help these houses come along and look so beautiful. It also takes the Habitat staff. We have a number of folks that serve on our construction team, a number of them that are here today, and they work alongside the volunteers and the homeowner candidates to get to a day like today. So thank you to the Habitat team for continuing to push the mission along on a daily basis. Last but not least, it takes the financial needs, financial means to make a Habitat home a reality. And right now, it is becoming harder and harder for Habitat to build homes on a regular basis. A typical Habitat home is costing us about $30,000 more than it did pre-COVID, and which means every time we throw up a home, it costs us a lot more money to make that happen, which means we're out in the community raising more money than ever. And so we cannot thank the generosity of our community enough for making dreams like this a reality. Now, I say that at the same time, the community has stepped up like never before, and our organization will complete 70 homes in 2021, which is a record for us. And we all know that the affordable housing crisis has never been harder to meet. And so Habitat is just privileged and honored to be a part of offering the opportunity to hardworking families the opportunity to own their own home. This home has been sponsored by Jeff and Brandy Fishman through their family foundation. Jeff and Brandy have been amazing Habitat supporters, and they also have a title company which does all of our home closings. And so Jeff and Brandy are engaged with Habitat in many ways, through our golf tournament, through our annual gala, sponsoring homes, helping us with the underwriting on our mortgages. They have their own conference room in our office where we do all of our closings. Jeff and Brandy Fishman have done so much to give back, not only to Habitat for Humanity, but to so many organizations from throughout the community. So I want to bring Jeff and Brandy up. That's the two of you. They have, as community leaders, they have set an amazing example for their three children that by investing back in the community, they're making it a better place. And so before we have them say a few words and hand the keys over this morning, I'm going to have Camilla Gonzalez come up. Camilla's on our team at Habitat, and she works very closely with Jeff and Brandy on our closings, but she has a few words to say and to hand something over. So Camilla, here, let me. That's all you got, Camilla.
Okay. Jeff and Brandy, you guys have been great partners for Habitat, and I can truly say that since we joined forces with you, it seems to be like a much smoother ship for our closings. We're truly appreciative, and we wanted to commemorate our partnership with this small token.
Cynthia and Abby, this is truly a special day for your family. when Mike and his team presented the opportunity to us and told us your story, it was especially impactful because, like your Abby, we also have an Abby, and her twin brother is also a cancer survivor. So it just made this opportunity all the more special. So this has been a long journey for you, and it will continue to be a journey for you, but providing a safe and affordable house for you is really, truly an honor. So with that, your piece.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Brandy.
Got more than a few.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, when I first started this process, there was a quote that I read, and it was an African proverb. It said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And nothing sums up this whole habitat thing more than that. I'm looking forward to continuing building these houses right along with my neighbors and getting to know them. I definitely have to thank the Habitat staff. They had to deal with my freakouts. And there were quite a few. Jack, Sandra, Osmond, the crew. I had so much fun working with the crew out here in the field, and I'm gonna keep doing it. My family. My family is the roots of what got me through this. Try not to cry. My parents specifically have really been a lifesaver, literally. My coworkers, they, within a month of starting my job, my new dream job, she gets diagnosed with cancer, and my coworkers have my back to the point where they were donating their own PTO. So, my chief, Chris, definitely going out of his way to make sure that we were taken care of. Mad thanks to Chief Chris. Children's Cancer Center of Tampa Bay. When I wasn't able to be there because I was working so hard at work and working here, they gave her something to do and they gave her a purpose. So Children's Cancer Center, yay. Oncology team of Johns Hopkins, all children's, saving her life. Dear friends, which I have a lot of them here, and I couldn't begin to name any of them because there's just so many that showed up, and it means a huge amount. Like second mom, I got best friend Ron, somewhere out there there's Devin. Like huge amounts of friends that showed up, and I'm grateful, very grateful for your support. Our sponsor, Mr. Fishman and the Fishman Family Foundation. I am honored that you guys chose us. I'm very honored, and the similarities of our stories. The groups that have come out, you didn't have to, you could have had a day off, but you chose to come out here and work on somebody's home selflessly. The Methodist Church, the First Citrus Bank, the USF men's and women's basketball team. Let me tell you what, those ladies, they will kick your butt. I had to go hide behind the building and catch my breath. They finished 2 yards in less than 2 hours. It was incredible. I've never seen anything like it. And then we have the Pineapple Project that'll be coming in a little bit later, and they'll actually be furnishing our house. So by the end of today, we'll be able to move into our house as a home, fully furnished. And thank you for everybody who showed up. Just say thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations. What a great day. And I think a few months ago when you shared with me that this was Abby's Make-A-Wish, was a home.
Her original request was a home, but they don't do that.
Obviously. But what's even better is that you guys worked so hard to get to today, and we're just so proud of you. So congratulations. You have a lot of love and support that's here with you today. And we know you're ready to open that front door. So, exactly. So, congratulations. We're going to have, I believe, your mother, right, Ruth?
Yep.
she's going to do the home prayer. So what we're going to do now in typical Habitat tradition is we're going to invite all of you to come up and find a place to lay your hand on the home, and we're going to say a blessing over the house. And then after the blessing, we're going to have Cynthia and Abby open up the front door for the very first time and check it out. So come on up and find a place to lay your hand.
Good, more help than you needed, right?
Careful with the wire up there.